Going on YouTube, coming back with a quick review of an album called Aggressive. It is by Beartooth. This was actually sent in to me by one of my friends. She posted it on my Home of Metalcore page, so go check that out so you'll know what my reviews are going to be for the most part. Her name is Kristen Beartooth, if you want to go look her up. But this is one of her favorite bands, and she sent it in for me to do. And recently, they just put the whole album up on YouTube. So I listened to it a couple times, even though I'd already heard most of it, because it was put up illegally on YouTube for a couple days, and then they took those videos down and uploaded their own. But how I'm going to do these reviews, I'm going to give you my favorite 5 songs of the album. I'm going to tell you how long the album runs, because sometimes that matters to people. Not to me, really. I would like my albums to be over 35 minutes probably, so I kind of feel like I can listen to it in case I have a long car ride or something like that. But anyways, the runtime on this complete album is 42 minutes and 14 seconds. The album classification I would put closer to metalcore, I guess. I'm not all too into labeling the albums. I just know what I like and then what other people like. Beartooth, actually, I didn't even hear about them for a while until they played Warped Tour one year, and then a bunch of people was talking about them to me, and I looked them up, and they're really good. For this album, though, I really only have 4 songs I picked out. The whole album is good itself, but these were just ones that stood out to me a whole lot. And Fair Weather also did. I don't have that one written down, but that was actually very good. Just for some reason, it didn't catch me right away until I listened to the album about 3 times. But anyways, top 5 songs is Censor is number 1, Loser, Always Dead, and Rock is Dead. Those were probably my top 5 on the whole album. They've kind of, this album, I can tell, they've always got good, like, breakdowns and choruses and stuff like that. It's really catchy, that kind of grabs people to, I like that 30-second chunk of the song. I want to replay it, or I want to go show it to my friends, and then, so that kind of helps them draw people into their albums. On this one especially, there's just parts in it where they don't even, they're playing music, of course, but it's not like headbanging music or whatever. It's the lyrics that mean a lot to the people, where he's talking about personal struggles that he has with putting so much into the music, and then also with how people just leave when it's not convenient for them to be around, which kind of hits home with a lot of people. And with the lyrics, he's just telling people to always keep their heads up and don't be different. If you're different, whatever, don't care what the other people have to say about you, which you kind of hear a lot of times. But in this album, I think lyrically, they've done it better than a lot of other bands do. And in their last album, they also did. So overall, I'd probably give this record an 8 out of 10. And another thing I always touch on, when you're listening to the bands, sometimes their vocal clarity, even if it's in their singing, their screaming, in Scared on Fear's case, rapping, or any other band that raps like Attila does, but he does it while screaming. And sometimes you have the issue of you don't understand what they're saying. And in this one, you can always understand what he's saying, no matter if he's screaming or singing or whatever. The vocals always come through clear, and that is a thing that I've always kind of had an issue with. When I'm listening to music, I want to be able to hear what they're saying, even if I don't like the lyrics, if they're at least getting the lyrics out clean so I can hear, even if they're screaming. As long as you can tell what they're saying, that is a big plus to me. That's why I actually like this album a lot. So again, I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm definitely going to re-listen to it. I've listened to it twice within like the past 2 days, and it's overall a really good album. I'm going to be posting some of it up on my Home of Metalcore page, so go check that out. And I'll be posting later today, I'll be posting a picture for more bands to do a review of, because I think I've ran out from the first couple pictures. But anyways, also leave them in the YouTube comment section if you got any certain bands you want me to do a review of, or an album, or just a song in general. I will soon be doing reaction videos of those. Just throwing up the video in the top right corner so y'all can watch it and get my overall opinion as it's going on. But anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.